This first rep number 2, I felt that third rep run. Right, run number 4.
How do you do?
Hello team, we're back. Today we're doing a proper duathlon, bike run, etc. workout. The first proper workout like this for 7 or 8 weeks. I say it's a proper workout. We're doing bike run repeats. That's unusual, but I'm keeping the intensity relatively low. It's not going to be full bore efforts, but it is going to be a notch or two above what I have been doing for the last 6 weeks. So I'm on week 6 of the comeback to running. I've been doing walk runs and then progressing into just pure running, but I haven't done any real workouts. It's just been turning my legs over. So today I'm going to do a session that I've done a number of times. It will be 5-minute effort hit on the bike with a kind of little pyramid, short, sharp efforts within that 5 minute. Then I'll jump off and then I run 1500 meters around the park. So that is a session I've done a number of times. I've done it full bore where I've been around 330, 335 pace for the 1500s. But today, I don't know, I'll probably aim to achieve around between 4 minute and 4 minute 10 pace, because I've still got to see how the Achilles feels, and more importantly how this kind of groin hip impingement feels. I've not mentioned that for ages, but it's still bubbling away. You could argue I'm in no better place than I was 2 months ago, but I think I'm kind of progressing and dealing with it a bit better. Do I sound convincing? Anyway, let's get this done. I feel like doing it. I need a bit of a feel-good factor, so let's just get stuck in and let's just do it. I'm a bit excited. So this is what the workout looks like. Just do it, short break. Tasty little session, but each slot, block, reps, whatever you want to call it, sets, is only 5 minutes. So it's quite tasty in that you do lots of short, sharp efforts of descending lengths, and then the recoveries get longer, and then you jump off after the 5 minute block and jump on and do your 1500 meter run. I got that wrong, didn't I? The bike hits are only 3 minutes, so it starts off 50 seconds at a certain high wattage, 10-second recovery, 40 seconds high watts, 20-second recoveries, then 30 seconds of each, and that's it. Then you jump off and you're going to do your run, come back, do it all again. How many am I going to do? I'd like to complete at least 4 runs, ideally 5, which would get me around just over 7k of running, and of course 5-6 sets of bikes, but they're only 3-minute efforts. What has shown in the past when I've done this session, it feels great, and then once you've done 3 or 4, it starts to bite. So I'm not bothered about that, but I just need to be wary of the injury niggles. As soon as anything starts getting a bit too painful and stressy, I'm going to have to stop. Let's see how we go. Here we go. First 3-minute hit bike, 50 seconds, 255 watts. Now in theory this should be quite easy. Seeing as I rode the time trial last weekend for 10 miles at the same power, but I really find indoors these first few reps are a bit of a warm-up. Only 10 seconds rest after this one, and then we do 40 seconds of the same power. 10 seconds rest, not too bad. 10 seconds is really short rest. Then it's back on it. Here we go, 40 seconds. There we go. The mammoth 20 seconds rest. And then it's a 30-second effort, 30-second rest. And then when we have the 30-second recovery spin between these sets, that's when I run. Here we go, 30 seconds. And let's get the trainers on. So we're coming up to the end of this first rep. I'm about 4:06 pace. I'm just trying to concentrate on cruising, but I don't feel very smooth. First rep done, 6:05. Normally, I guess when I'm in shape, I'm around 5:35, 5:40. Yeah, didn't feel great. That's to be expected. A number of factors contributing to that. Here's my list of excuses. I did a heavyweight session on Monday. Today is Wednesday and I'm still feeling it. Old man legs. And obviously at least 7 or 8 weeks out of any kind of run efforts. A few weeks of no running at all. And then coming back to a structured workout, it's going to take time. I'm not going to be in the same shape. Mentally, I don't know, you take a bashing, don't you? Oh, I can't do it anymore. But let's concentrate on keeping smooth and getting the session done and not bailing. As far as the injuries go, that wasn't too bad at that pace. I don't think I would go any faster regardless of injuries. Let's get on the bike. Well, just like that, second bike 3-minute hit is done. And that's reminded me actually why I constructed it like this and cut it down to make sure it was only 3-minute bike effort, because the idea is to practice going back and forth on the run to the bike, so you don't get a chance on the bike to get to a rhythm and bike away those run leg feelings. Okay, so back onto run number 2. Shoes of choice are the New Balance SC Elite. I'm not sure which version these are, 3. I think version 5's out now, but I've had these a long time, and I think, looking at Strava, they've actually got about 350k in them, but they still feel good. Yeah, they've got carbon plate, but I'm sort of retired to a training shoe now, so I think I'm safe to wear these, and they're quite cushy. Right, let's go. Rep number 2, and it's raining. Not looking at the watch, just concentrating on form and try and making it flow. Let's see what the time is and the pace when I finish. Whew. I did feel a bit better on that rep number 2. Was it better than the 4:05 pace? 6 minutes 5 seconds for the first rep. So distance 1500. Whoa, pace 3 minutes 53. Wow, 5:48. Happy days. It felt more fluid. I think that's just a warm-up factor. Third one will be the measure where I've got warm-up and fatigue. Let's see what it pans out at after this bike set. Okay, bike set number 3. And as I said, starting to feel a bit more fluid on the run, but because these are just 3 minutes, the legs are, when I jump on the bike, they're in run mode and it feels awful. And it doesn't start to feel any better, and you jump off after 3 minutes and you're back into run mode. That's why it's such a useful duathlon session, because you feel pretty bad all the way through. Okay, last 30 seconds of this third bike, so feeling a bit pooped, but that's natural. This is what I replicate duathlons. But pretty much you feel pooped all the time when you race. Maybe they should be called poop-athlons. I think the lack of oxygen's getting to me. Here we go. Oh, and just like that, 3 minutes of poop-tastic effort is done. Right, run number 3. Well, rep number 3 on the run. Feeling a bit of trepidation for this one, because like I said, the warm-up's done. The legs are a bit more fatigued from 3 bike sets, so this is the telltale. So I don't think I'm going to match 3:53 pace. I'm going to do the same thing and just go by feel and see how smooth I am, and see if we can stick around 4 minutes per k. Let's go. Yeah, I felt that third rep run. Haven't looked at the watch yet. I kind of get in a groove, and I think I could probably do with these in back, but I'll just carry on. Let's see what the watch says. So time 3:45, quickest one yet. Distance is right, spot on. What's the pace? 3 minutes 50 per k. Oh. As I said, key is completing this session, not getting faster. I am going to do one more at least, so that'll bring it to 4 reps. 6k of running at decent kind of pace. Well, decent at the moment for my fitness. So I think already it's job done, and I could probably afford to cruise around this next one rather than push it. The Achilles are feeling really good, so I need to be careful I don't go, hey, game on, and start really pushing it. I'll probably pushed it a bit too hard already, so let's do the next rep a lot more cruisy tempo, don't push it, and then we'll see if we'll do another one to make it 5 runs. But so far so good. Poop-tastic. Right, run number 4, and I'm definitely taking it as a tempo cruise. Just feel good, hopefully taking it down a notch or two. It helps go slower. I've just been chased by a 3-legged dog. Let's play guess the pace. I think judging by the feel, even though I'm fatigued, this is going to be about 4:15 per k pace, which feels a good notch down and more cruisy. Although the legs with the bike, yeah, definitely feeling it. Okay, 4th run done, taking it down a notch. So my estimate of 4:15 was a bit out. It was actually 4:08 per k pace. So not far off the first one I did, and that was a bit cruisy. So all in all, a good session, 6k of running done at effort, good pace, which is far more than I've done over the last, like I say, 7 to 8 weeks. And the rain's starting to really pour down now. I need to get in. I'm going to do a bit of a spin down on the bike to close off the session, and then it's job done. Okay, thanks for joining. First workout, proper workout for a long time. Hopefully more to come. Remember, keep running, keep biking, and when you've done that, run again in the rain. See you next time.